Hello friends, it's 7:30 p.m. and I'm back with yet another episode of Good Life. Well, it's just not important to be classy and chic in whatever you wear, but you also need to know what you have to eat and how to make your room look very classy and elegant. Well, that is the reason we here at Good Life give you some important tips how to eat the right food and also what's the best cuisine served in the restaurants over here in Cochin, and also we show you some of the exquisite collections of home decor across the state and also show you what's trendy and what's not. So friends, 3 segments: fashion, home decor and food. So let's begin with our first segment, and that's fashion. Hello friends, and welcome to our fashion segment. Well, today I was just thinking about the famous author once quoted, Jeff Scott, who said, "A fit and healthy body is the best fashion statement." Yes friends, it's very important to have a fit and a healthy body because trust me, clothes look better in a fit body. So in today's fashion segment, we have come to Ashima's store right here at Panampally Nagar. Well, before we start our fashion segment, what I would like to discuss with you is about the color black. Well, black is a very mysterious color. Everybody loves black, and I'm sure all the women out there love black. What is the particular reason that we women love black so much? All of us know black is nothing but absence of color. Well, the color black depicts mystery, power, and also we all try to hide something from the world. Since it's absence of color, that means we're trying to hide something or the other wearing the color black. Well, all of us at some point in our life wear black to hide a lot of things. Some of us want to hide our weight because the color black gives us an illusion of a slender frame. Well, some of us like to hide our insecurities, our fears, and hence black is any girl's best friend or best color rather. Well friends, in today's fashion segment, what we are going to showcase to you is some beautiful and elegant saris in black. Well, we all know sari is our traditional attire. Sari is a Sanskrit word which means sati, which means a strip of cloth. For those who don't know, the first trace of sari in India was found right back at the Indus Valley civilization. Well friends, these days designers have come up with a lot of eclectic ways of draping a sari, but trust me, the traditional drape oozes oomph and elegance as well as sophistication in a woman. Well, that's the reason we are showing you the first collection, which is a traditional collection, right over here. This is a beautiful black and golden sari which is done up in matka silk fabric. And matka silk is a very elegant fabric, very rich fabric, and the best part about this fabric is that it's very lightweight. One look at this and you know that this is definitely going to get you a lot of compliments because it's a very beautiful sari. And if you want to wear it to some traditional occasions or a traditional function, this would, trust me, would be the apt choice for it. Except for the fact that if you really don't want to wear black color. But otherwise, if wearing black is definitely okay, then definitely this sari would be your choice. Can you see the border over here? This border is a tissue black border, and it also has self-woven gold motifs throughout the body of the sari. These motifs have been around for eons, and trust me, it is still very trendy. The presence of these motifs throughout the sari gives a very rich and sophisticated look to this particular sari. Well, once you drape this, you really don't need to clutter yourself with a lot of accessories because the sari itself looks very rich and elegant. So probably you can really tone down with your accessories by probably wearing a nice pair of jhumka or a nice traditional antique jewelry. It'll look very sophisticated and you will look like one of those high-octane ladies trying to go out. Well, black, the best part about black is black really suits any color combination. Well, black happens to be one of my favorite color apart from electric blue. And I'm sure most of you women out there would love to adorn black because, as I mentioned before, you want to look a little slimmer, you want to look a little more fairer, then black is the color of your choice. This particular drape also comes with a blouse piece, and you can probably stitch it in the way you want to. Probably with a nice long sleeve or sometimes with a short sleeve, depending on what you feel suits you the best. And probably a nice bindi and a nice stark red lipstick would really complete your entire look, making you look very, very elegant and swoon-worthy. Well, friends, Marilyn Monroe once said, "I don't know who invented heels, but we women owe a lot to them." And I really believe in that, because when we wear a pair of heels, the way we walk looks so sophisticated, elegant, and that's a reason I personally recommend all the women out there who drape a sari to probably wear a slight heel. I mean, not necessarily a pencil heel, but you can also wear a nice wedge heel so that you have a nice posture and you look more slender when you wear a nice pair of heels. So friends, this is our first collection in matka silk, something very traditional, something very beautiful, and something you will look absolutely swoon worthy after you drape it. So let's see what's our segment all about. Hello friends, and welcome to our home decor segment. Well, in today's segment, we are going to show you something about illumination. Well, I'm sure some of you, when you walk into a restaurant or probably a 5-star hotel, you really fall in love with the ambience. Well, what exactly creates that ambience? I'm sure you would know. More than the furniture, it's the lighting which gives you that classy touch or the sophisticated look to that particular room. Well friends, lighting or illumination plays a very vital or integral role in making any ambience look classy and sophisticated. Well, hence, in today's home decor segment, we have come to the BRM lighting store right here at Waitala. Well, everybody likes their abode or home to be very stylish these days. And when you're keeping your furniture as contemporary, how can you forget to keep LEDs which look very classy and contemporary? One such collection here at BRM is this particular 3D design that you can see over here, which is a beautiful LED, a light emitting diode, which is in 3-dimension design. So as you can see over here, it looks like a 3D, and the added advantage of this particular LED is that it is open. Since it's in open shape, you can actually cleaning becomes very easy when it is in this kind of design. And why these days everybody chooses LED is mainly because the power consumption is really less. So, you know, your dad or mom really doesn't have to shout at you so much by saying, "Oh my God, the electricity bill is going to shoot up," and stuff like that, because the electrical consumption or the power consumption is really less. And here we can see everywhere when people say, you know, save electricity, save water, save power, save trees. So it's as a human race, it's basically a group decision that we really need to make to save power. And the first decision towards that step is probably by choosing LED to keep it in your house. Light emitted by the LED is digital light. Well, the next collection that we have over here, right here at BRM, is a very different LED. This is probably in the shape of a shell, and hence it's also called as the shell LED design. So as you can see over here, these are in 3 shell design, this is in 2 shell design, and that's in the single shell design. Well, these are very beautiful LEDs that's actually very contemporary and can be kept in your house, offices, and that can actually accentuate your room and make it look very classy and contemporary. Another added advantage when you use LEDs in your house probably would be the heat generated from these LEDs are very less. So again, that is an added advantage, and apart from that, these are very eco-friendly, which is very important because these days everybody wants to use fabric which is eco-friendly, carpets which is eco-friendly, everything to be eco-friendly. So how can you forget about the lights? So when you have LEDs which are eco-friendly, that's again an added advantage. So these were basic wall unit collections that they have over here at BRM Lights, right here at Vitala. So if you decide one day that I want to save a lot of power and a lot of electricity, then head to the BRM Lights, and because you are going to get some amazing collections of LED right here. Any room, be it your bedroom, dining area, living room, is always an extension of your personality. So even the lighting that you need to place in your room is again an extension of your personality. So if you want to have a classy touch in your room, then you can choose one of these wall units right here at the BRM Lights. So friends, on this note, we are ending this segment of home decor. If you really feel the mood of saving power, energy, heat, all you need to do is start using LED in your house, and trust me, you are doing your bit for the humankind. So friends, over to the next segment. It's time for me to say goodbye to this particular segment, but remember, as a human being, it's your right to save energy, save electricity, and save power. Well friends, in today's food segment, I have come to the Emerald Group of Hotel right here at the Vitala Major Road, and I have someone very exclusive for you. He's the executive chef of the Emerald Group of Hotels, none other than Mr. Jomon. Hi Mr. Jomon, how are you?
Hello Lina, I'm fine.
So it's a pleasure having you here in the Good Life show. So how have you been?
Well Lina, I'm doing very good. Again, welcome to Emerald Group.
Thank you.
Right, I prepared some dishes for you.
Yeah, absolutely. They look really delectable. And who else can I ask about the dish other than the creator himself, Mr. Jomon?
Prepared one starter dish and one main course and one dessert. And
so before we begin, let me ask you one thing, chef. What is your personal favorite cuisine? Like being a chef, what do you enjoy making? What do you enjoy relishing?
Well, my making and my like is
totally different.
A little bit different, yeah.
Right.
Definitely, personally, I like the local cuisine.
Okay.
If you ask me what is my favorite cuisine, that is Italian.
Italian.
Right, I prepared one starter dish that is made of swordfish.
Swordfish, wow,
yeah,
okay.
I crusted that with, I covered that with the herb crust.
Oh, nice.
Which is made of the basil, a little bit of cilantro, a little bit of mint leaf,
right.
but all a little bit, but because I don't want to overpower that dish. It's fresh breadcrumb.
Okay.
Or we can use the panko, that's the Japanese breadcrumb which is available in the grocery stores. Then I blend that together with all those herbs. So rather than keeping that breadcrumbs alone, giving that bland taste, I'm trying to infuse some more flavor in that. So and again it gives some color also for the dish, and when you pan fry it will be a little bit brown in color.
Right.
And the first thing which I am planning to do this one, because I just want to keep the juice and all the
nourishment.
Everything is intact inside.
Right.
So
so what do you call? What have you named this dish?
So it is crusted with the herbs.
Oh, nice.
Right. Then I pan fried it.
Okay.
Then it is on top of that gratin tomato.
Oh, nice.
We can call it scallop tomato. Also, it's a mixture of that baked tomato, a little bit of that white sauce, and Gruyere cheese.
Right.
I combine that all this together and double boiled or baking temperature. Yeah.
So chef, without much ado, let me just taste it and tell you how the preparation is.
Definitely, yeah, please.
Okay,
yeah.
so
the bed is a little bit sweet in nature. And the
Okay.
fish is there. Then to compensate that sweetness and that little bit of that fishiness from the fish, I
Okay.
made a bell pepper dressing.
Okay, so a little bit spice.
Yeah, a little bit
Okay.
spicy and
So
a little
is
bit
there a
sour in
particular
there.
way to have this? Is there any way that I should eat it?
Well,
Or I
you can
just...
take a little bit of the scalloped tomato and a small piece of fish and the dressing on top of that.
Okay. See, I'm not a huge fish fan, but
Right,
then
yeah.
since it's made up in this Italian preparation, I might just love it.
And it is basically the starter, this bell pepper dressings and all, not to
Okay.
stimulate your appetite.
Oh, right,
So
okay.
definitely, so you can try that, and try a little bit of that dressing also. It gives the color and flavor to the dish. Parsley oil also gives the color.
Nice. I love the fish. I love the swordfish. It's really nice. It's very juicy and succulent,
Yes.
and it just melts into your mouth. So what's the next?
Okay.
I mean, the main course.
Starter is starter.
Starter is done.
Then we go for the main
The
course.
main course. Okay, this isn't my favorite chicken, I guess, right?
Right, yeah.
Wow.
It's a braised chicken.
Okay.
I just marinated with a little bit of salt and pepper,
Okay.
a little bit of rosemary.
Okay. Again, an Italian preparation.
Italian, yeah, there is influence of Italian. And
So, what exactly is the meaning of braised when you say braised chicken?
well, if you combine the roasting and stewing together, that is called braising.
Okay.
Right.
So,
So,
is it nutritious again? I mean, because not a lot of oil goes into
again,
making
yeah,
it.
not so much of oil is involved. The first of all, you marinate with a little bit of oil. Then you need to cook that, sear that dish, even fish or chicken
Right.
or beef or whatever it is. You know that medium has to be really hot. The moment you keep that on the pan, it has to be seared. It has to be
Okay.
sealed,
Okay.
so that you can make sure that all the juice and all the flavor is intact inside.
Right.
That's the reason why, like, see, when you apply the heat on the protein, it gets start coagulating, right?
Right,
So you
yeah.
like boiling egg, it
Yes,
is getting
yeah,
coagulated.
getting
The same thing is happening for the chicken also, or
as
the
well.
beef also.
All right.
But-
I can see that you've stuffed it with something. So, what
Yes.
exactly is the
I
stuffing?
used spinach,
Okay.
which is, see, when you are doing a show or something like that, and if you are trying to motivate the people, and they have to have a little bit of tendency or the motivation to try that at home also.
Yeah.
So rather than finding something very strange and which is not so available in your
Yeah,
market, so
yes.
that's the reason why I found something very little. Again, if it's an Italian dish or French dish, still the people can try
Make it
that.
at home. It's quite easy.
Really,
The
yeah.
preparation is quite simple.
And nowadays, all the cheese is also available in all the
In the supermarkets,
all
yes,
supermarkets.
yes.
So I stuffed that chicken breast. If it is with the skin, wonderful,
Okay.
because that roasting, that natural fat and everything gives nice flavor and
Right.
aroma to that. Then I stuffed it and I made a purse with a sharp knife
Okay.
in the chicken breast. Then I saute the spinach
Okay.
with a little bit of herbs, onion, pepper, and a little bit of thyme.
Time, okay.
Saute nice, and I added some parmesan cheese and a little bit of mozzarella.
Okay.
Then that is the stuffing inside.
Okay.
Then I marinate the whole chicken with a little bit of rosemary
Right.
and olive oil. I pan fried it and finished in the oven.
Okay.
But if you don't have the oven, then reduce the heat and cover with the lid or another dish and leave for another 10-15 minutes. The chicken will be ready.
Ready. So, what is the sauce?
I prepared a raisin sauce,
Okay.
a little bit sweet in nature, and the base also a little bit sweet in nature.
Right.
It's a very traditional Italian
Dish.
vegetable dish from the region of Capris
Oh,
in
okay.
Italy. And the sauce also, it is very traditional thing. Probably it will be a little bit
Is this the banana thing to add a little bit
banana
of the
or
Malayali
yuca or something, just to
Okay.
give a presentation for that. You know,
Right.
it should be appealing and
Okay. You know,
while-
Chef, what I really like about this particular dish is that it's very colorful, you know.
Right.
It's very colorful, it's very aesthetic. When you see it, you really feel like binging right into that.
That's a thing, like, you know, you are going to eat with your mouth,
Yeah.
but first of all, you need to
should
please
all
your
the
eyes.
senses. Yes,
Right.
yes.
It should
It should be
has
very
to.
aromatic. It should be very pleasing to all the
So
senses.
you need to
Yes,
please your
yeah.
eyes, your nose, your.
Yes, I do understand that. So, let me taste
Please
this.
try, yeah.
Okay.
A little bit sweet in nature.
Okay,
but this
because
is
of the raisin sauce?
Yeah, from the Capris region of Italy, it is a classic dish. So I didn't do any malpractice in this, any alteration in that, just as it is.
Absolutely, what do I say about it? I don't have any words to describe this dish because it's something which really, really suits my palate. I love this because it's not spicy at all, and it's not sweet also, but it's just that the correct what do I say? It's the correct taste. So I really loved it. Something a chicketarian like me who loves chicken would definitely relish this.
Right, yeah.
So, Chef, why do you look so serious?
No, I'm not serious. I was a little bit tense that you are going to taste my dish, right?
Oh, okay. That's
because
okay.
I'm presenting it.
So, Chef, I loved it. So, I loved the starter. I loved the main course. Now, let me see what you have to offer me in the dessert.
Okay, this is a combination of that volcano cake and the coffee mousse. I'm going to serve it with the white chocolate sauce.
Oh, nice. Okay. Right. So, friends, I'm sure a lot of people want to try this out. So, if you want to try this out, all you need to do is head to the Emerald Hotel right here at the Whitela Major.
Always welcome, yeah.
Okay. Do I need to dip it into the sauce or something?
Well, you can pour a little bit on top.
Okay. Yum, yum, yum. Especially the white chocolate sauce is something totally different.
Okay.
And I love the cake. What cake is that?
We call it chocolate volcano cake.
Chocolate volcano cake, okay.
Because it's served usually warm. So the moment you cut it, so now it is a little bit cold. No, that's the reason why it's getting firm.
Right,
because butter is there and egg is there. But if it is served cold, when it is serving hot, the moment you cut that, the lava comes out. So that's the reason why we call it volcano or lava cake or something like that. Yeah, it is.
So thank you so much for spending time with us and giving us such delectable dishes. Thank you. So friends, it's time to say goodbye to this particular segment of food, but we see you next time with some more lip-smacking dishes coming up. So don't forget to drink those 8 glasses of water daily or even more, because nothing is as good as having soft and supple skin. So see you. So friends, I really hope you really like the tidbits that we shared with you through our 3 segments. So hope you live happily ever after, and also drink lots of water, do some exercise, keep yourself fit and healthy, because only health is wealth. So finally, we have come to the end of this episode. See you next week, same time. Till then, stay happy and enjoy life.